Hello and welcome to Monday Morning Mindset. I hope that you're ready to get your week started with a bang. My name is John Boggs, founder of the Business and Leadership Division of the Brave Thinking Institute. And Monday Morning Mindset is where transformational leaders gather to create a mindset for the week for success. An opportunity that we have to put on a way of thinking that we know by the end of the week will drive more success for us. And that's what we're here doing. That's what I'm doing. And that's what you have an opportunity to do. And I'm going to share with you today an amazing hidden law of leadership and how you can use it this week in a tangible way to create a result that you love by the end of the week. But before I do, let me just say that I'm actually out today transforming my body by exercising. And I'm out here with my doggie, Candy. Come here. Candy, come here. Say hi, Candy. There's Candy. She loves coming out for these walks. And I absolutely love to be out here and experiencing nature. And I really hope that you find ways to transform your own health and well-being in ways that matter to you too. So here we go. Creative constraint. The hidden law of creative constraint is what we're focused on today, which says that no is opportunity disguised as limitation. So think about this. Where have you experienced a challenge, a problem, what looks like limitation, something that you thought might happen and then circumstances changed? My God, this last year, we've all faced a version of that with this pandemic that we are just now hopefully coming out of. But this isn't the first time that this has happened. This is normal in business. It's normal in life for things to not always go exactly as we would love. And the question is, what do we do in that moment? When we hear no, when we hit a barrier, when we hit a problem or an obstacle, what do we do with that moment? There's a great piece of work called A Beautiful Constraint written by Morgan and Barden where they have a great framework for this. The first thing is there are 3 types of constraint, and then there are 3 mindsets that you can use. And let me share them with you quickly because you can use these this week to make a difference in your own business. As far as the types of constraint, there's foundational constraint that we all face. There is resource constraint. Do we have enough resource? And there is method constraint. Are we using the right strategy? So let me tell you a couple of quick stories that describe these. The first is Zappos, the shoe company. Zappos wanted to sell shoes online. They wanted to be an online shoe retailer. Tony Hsieh put this company together, a vision that he had, and yet there was a major constraint. The constraint in their business was people don't buy shoes without trying them on. How are we going to create the largest shoe retailer in the world in an environment where people can't even try on the product and they're used to trying on this product? And that forced Zappos to use the constraint of the excuse or the situation where people can't try on the product to create a level of customer service that we today still enjoy the benefits of, no matter whether we shop at Zappos or not. And that is the concept of free returns. Zappos came up with that idea. So no matter what, maybe you just use Amazon for buying things. At the end of the day, they upped the level of customer service, 24-hour instant you can get somebody to talk to on the phone, and unconditional free returns on the shoes. And it made a massive difference in their image, in their client satisfaction, and absolutely helped them become the largest online retailer of shoes in the world. What looked like a problem, they turned it into an opportunity to create actually a competitive edge. That's what you can do with this idea of creative constraint. Another one, Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines, when they were brand new, they had 3 airplanes and the owner managed to close a deal for 4 air routes. Now, how do you service 4 air routes with only 3 airplanes? So what they did was they figured out, well, we actually could do it if we could get the turnaround time between flights down to 10 minutes. If we could get that down to 10 minutes, we could service 4 routes with 3 planes. And that forced Southwest Airlines to come up with their turnaround method of getting people on and off the plane that if you've ever flown Southwest Airlines, you experience today. And that was so efficient that it allowed them to service 4 routes with only 3 planes. And of course, we all know Southwest for the level of competitive price that they charge and the kind of service that they provide. They're one of the highest rated airlines on our planet. They took a problem and they turned it into an opportunity. So how do you do that? Well, it's by using the right mindset. And there are 3 mindsets that we all use and we, by the way, we tend to bounce between these 3 mindsets. As leaders, we want to know what they are and we want to know which one to focus on. Anytime we're facing no, anytime we're facing limitation, we want to ask ourselves, are we in a victim mindset, a neutralizer mindset, or a transformer mindset? So the victim mindset says, well, I'm facing this problem, this challenge, I'd better give up, or I'd better lower my goal. Maybe I'm expecting too much. That's the victim mindset. The neutralizer mindset, which is where I, frankly, in fair self-admission here, I spend a fair amount of time in this neutralizer mindset, which is I'm facing a problem, but I'm either going to see this obstacle and push through it or find a way around it. I'm not going to lower my goal, but it's all about force or pushing my way through and still reaching what I had originally intended to do. Now, you might recognize that mindset. And the third one is called the transformational or the transformers mindset. And that's a mindset where you say, how might this challenge, how might this problem actually provide an opportunity for me to improve my goal? Is there a chance this might just be a blessing in disguise where what I gain out of this is something that I look back on in the future and say, wow, that challenged me to change what I'm doing in a way to really increase or up my results? That's the transformer mindset. So this week, wherever you look around, when you think that you're faced with a challenge, a problem, a limitation, some version of the word no, use it as a transformative moment. Pay attention to what mindset you're using. Move into the transformer mindset. Transformational leader, that's what we're all about here. And create amazing results for you, your life, your business, your profitability. I really enjoy gathering with you on these Monday mornings, setting an intention for the week. So if you would, put a comment down below. What'd you think of this video? Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your team. And I look forward to seeing you back here next Monday morning for Monday Morning Mindset. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.